What is up, guys? This is TheGothicKitten, and today we're going to explore the new camp. So let's go in this huge cave. This is actually ingenious. Like, how did they make this cave, or was it already here? I'm gonna assume the latter. Hello.
You're from the sect camp, aren't you?
We call it the Brotherhood. I'm Baal. The sleep will be with you.
What are you doing here?
Originally, I was sent here to convince people to join our Brotherhood, but these barbarians are not interested in spiritual enlightenment. Therefore, I'm restricted to selling swamp weed. And that is a popular occupation here. Too popular. I can hardly deliver as much as they want to have.
Why don't they send an extra man here?
Baal was meant to help me, but he just spends all day in the bar on the lake and trades his weed for rice schnapps. He's addicted to the spirit. I fear I cannot expect any help from him.
We have met this guy, yeah. I understand your sentiment.
I could help you sell your weed to the people.
I can only entrust such a large amount of weed to members of the Brotherhood. But you could help me give out gifts. Not everybody has tasted my goods yet. As soon as they've tried the weed, they'll want more, which means I can sell more.
I thought you could hardly manage to do your tasks now.
Baal will be taken care of soon. I've already sent a message to Kalam.
What's in it for me if I hand out the weed for you?
I can reward you in many different ways. You can get magic spell scrolls from me, bearing the powerful magic of the sleeper. Or I can help you join our community if that's what you want. I have very good contacts to Kalam and Baal Tyon. Both are very close to E. Baryon, our master. I can pay you with plain ore as well if you prefer. 100 nuggets should be enough for your efforts.
Well, we want to have the option to join any camp we want, so we're probably going to go with that one. Okay, just give it to me.
Okay, give me the weed. Who do you want me to give it to?
You're sure to find someone who'll take it. Talk to people, but only give one stalk to each person. One more thing. If you let somebody take the weed from you, or if you smoke it yourself, our deal ceases to exist.
Sure.
I guess let's start sharing it out.
Do you want some swamp weed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to get rid of some more, just stop by.
Okay, so basically, when you do it and you ask for the 100 ore, you've got 200 ore in total.
Do you want some swamp weed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to get rid of some more, just stop by.
Okay, guess you don't want swamp weed?
What are you guarding?
We make sure none of Lee's or Gomez's people come too close to Lairs.
Now where are you going?
Well, I just talked to your buddy, like, a second ago.
Where can I go?
To Laris.
I want to see Laris.
I doubt he'll talk to you.
Just you leave that to me.
I won't stop you.
Then why did you stop me?
Where do you want to go?
Oh my
I
god.
want to meet Laris.
Laris is here, but you need a good reason to disturb him.
Mordrag sent me.
Mordrag hasn't been seen here for some time. He's probably changed over to the old camp.
I came here with him.
Mordrag's back? If you meet him, tell him Laris wants to see him.
Mordrag gave me something for Laris.
What is it?
A ring.
Certainly a precious piece. Okay, you can see him.
I love how when people don't see you for a little bit, they automatically assume you switched camps. Is that such a common occurrence?
I want to join your gang.
Oh, yeah? What have you got to show for yourself, then?
Mordrag sent me. He gave me a ring for you.
A precious piece. It's part of normal procedure here to share your booty with your gang leader. But the fact that he gave you the ring proves that he must think a lot of you. I want you to go to him and tell him something from me. Tell him I want somebody in the sect camp. The Brotherhood is planning something big. I want to know exactly what's going on there.
I will tell him.
What else can I do?
Baal Isidro from the sect camp has weed worth at least 400 ore on him. I want you to get it from him. I don't care how you do it. If you have the weed, sell it. Bring me the 400 ore. Then we'll talk again to see if you'll be admitted to the gang.
So I have to pay an admittance fee. That's interesting. Sharky.
Hey, how's it going?
Do you want to buy something?
Maybe.
I need a few things.
Can always do with some ore, but... Okay, take this. And then all of these.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Basically everything that I can't do anything with. And keep that. Wolfskin. Okay, keep the green novice because he warned us.
I better keep out of it.
That's ever likely to change.
As long as I'm not involved.
There we go. Now we got a nice chunk of money again. So we shared out 2 swamp wheat so far. We need 8 more people.
Rely on somebody.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
Same old story every time.
Some people never learn.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
They're so excited when you give it to them.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
Obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
There must be something about that story after all.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want
Everybody
some?
just takes
Sure.
it
Here's
to...
10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
I doubt that's ever likely.
You don't look very agile. I could help you.
Well, thanks. I'm sure that's a compliment.
I can show you how to control your body. It's the art of acrobatics.
Okay.
As soon as you've gained control of your body, you'll be able to jump much further. You'll learn how to roll off and what's the best way to land when falling. But don't forget, you're not immortal. Acrobatics can also be very useful during battle. You'll be able to change the distance between you and your foe very quickly. Good luck!
Thank you. How do you know I'm not immortal? You don't know me.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
I will, but for now he said 1 per person. And I think these are going to be the last 2 people.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
And it's gone so fast too. Like you see them smoke it and then it's gone.
We're gonna get a bow here.
You've come to the right address for that. I offer good value for good ore.
Who are you?
I'm Wolf. I make armor.
I'm looking for better armor.
I can't sell you anything. Lairs would kill me if I sold armor to strangers.
How do I get furs and skins?
On the way to the new camp, you'll come across Aiden. He can teach you how to skin animals. Radford and Drax are hanging around in the north of the old camp. It's on the way to the trading square.
I think we've met all of those people already.
I'd like to learn how to handle a bow.
I can teach you, but I can't do it as a favor. After all, I have to eat as well.
How much?
Anything I teach you will cost you 50 ore. I don't haggle.
Okay. Well, I don't even know if I still have any skill points. I still have 7. I'm gonna keep those for now. Now, we should also... Yeah, okay, no more swamp wheat. Gotcha. Rogue, Butch, Pan, good to know, Pan.
Hi, who are you?
It's none of your business. I don't like your mug.
Okay.
Shh, hey you.
Who? Me?
Exactly. Come over here.
I'm literally in front of you.
What do you want?
You've just arrived, haven't you? I noticed it straight away. There are a lot of things you need to know. I can teach you a few things. Besides, you have to watch who you talk to. Butch, for example. That's the guy over there, next to the campfire. Be aware of him.
Okay. Why?
What's the matter with Butch?
He has the mean habit of beating up the new ones. So you better avoid meeting him.
Oh, I already met one of those people in the old camp.
What can you teach me?
It depends. What do you want to know?
The secrets of life? Okay, let's continue. Apparently we've done this entire side.
I've shared out the wheat.
Nice.
The first new customers have already been to see me. You've done a good job. What will you have as a reward?
Help me join the Brotherhood, please.
Tell me to join the Brotherhood.
Your request is modest. I'll help you, so listen to me. Baal is one of the lower gurus, just like myself. Barion has made him one of his advisors. That has not done him any good. He now thinks he's so important that he'll talk to nobody but his disciples. If you give him this here, it'll loosen his tongue.
So just drug the dude. Gotcha. Okay. So we've done a big chunk already. Let's go talk to the dude that's running around in circles over here.
Greetings, magician.
May the blessing of Adanos be with you. I can help you to increase your magic powers or give you some useful items. What can I do for you?
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
We are the magicians of the Circle of Water. The magicians of the Circle of Fire live in the old camp.
But I can't get into the castle. Could you help me?
Well, occasionally we send messengers to our brothers in the old camp. But we only entrust these messages to Lara's men. He's been seeing to it for many years now that our messengers arrive safely.
You want to destroy the barrier. How exactly do you plan to do that?
We need major amounts of magic ore. We'll release the entire magic power in a great magic rite to blow up the barrier. Of course, such a big amount of ore attracts a lot of rogues and crooks. That's why we need a man to defend our plan.
Well, apparently I want to join everyone, so...
I'd like to join you.
If you want to join us, you should see Lee or Laris.
I'd like to become a magician.
We cannot afford to spread our knowledge among our enemies. We will not even consider instructing you unless you prove your loyalty to us.
I guess basically you're either friend or foe. Gotcha. Now let's check out this side.
How are things?
Get lost!
Wow, okay. I don't have any more swamp wheat, do I? No, I don't.
Hey, a new face.
Who are you?
I am Gorn, mercenary of the magicians.
Yeah, there must be something about that story after all.
You know what?
See you later.
Before we're gonna do this side where I've not talked to people yet. We have almost 400 ore. And the dude said if we could pay him half of the money for the ore, we could get it to sell it. So I'm actually thinking of doing that so that whenever I have a conversation with people, I can already give them the swamp wheat to maximize my income.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
I'm not listening.
I'll tell
to
you
all
something.
that
You have a
blabbering
problem.
anymore.
Baal will make sure you'll be replaced.
What? The sleeper have mercy on me. I need to get rid of this stuff.
People don't need to know it.
Think about it. Give me the weed and we'll share the profit.
Oh man, I need to get rid of this stuff. You wouldn't try to make me look like a fool, would you?
I give you my word.
Good. Here's this stuff. You should get at least 400 ore for it. That would be 200 for each of us. I'll be waiting here. Come back as soon as you have the ore.
Do you know who'll take bigger amounts here?
If I knew that, I would have gone myself. I feel much better now that I'm rid of this stuff.
Well, we might as well just pay you first, because I'm gonna forget later.
I've sold the weed.
And my 200 ore?
Here it is.
Good. Now I don't give a damn about Baal anymore. It was a good idea to do business with you.
You're probably right.
You should still look for some help though, dude. You'd feel a lot better. So I'm trying to remember, because I think we didn't get all the rogues yet on the left side either. So I'm gonna do those first. We had the two in the front because those were the first ones. Let's see.
I have some swamp wheat here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore.
Thank you.
Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
Will you take any? No, okay. It was worth the shot.
That won't happen again. Maybe.
You look like you could do with some swamp weed.
Here goes some. I'll have a stalk for 10 ore. Come back anytime, brother.
I'm gonna be best friends with everybody by the end of this.
Maybe.
Do you want some swamp weed?
I'll give you 10 ore for it. Here. Anytime you need to get rid of some more, just stop by.
Some people never learn. I'm not involved. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want some?
Sure. Here's 10 ore. Come by again when you get some more, will ya?
With how eager these guys are to get it, I am extremely surprised that the Baal was having so much issues selling it. All he had to do was come out here for like 10 minutes and he'd probably be sold out. Okay, back to you, sir.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
Hello, sir? No swamp weed? Okay.
What do you have to do as a mercenary of the magicians?
Lee has made a deal with the magicians. He hires the best fighters to be found in the colony. which means us. We take care that the scrapers can mine the ore without being bothered and keep trouble away from the magicians. The magicians make sure we'll get out of here, and we get a small share of the ore as our pay.
Can I stay somewhere here without having to kick somebody out of his hut?
I don't think so. But if that's really what you want to do, go and see Shrike. He's taken the hut right at the front, at the entrance to the cave. It was empty, but it really belonged to us.
Us?
Well, us mercenaries. Mercenaries and rogues live separately here. And none of Laris's gang should be here, on this side of the big hall. It doesn't make much difference, really, but he didn't ask. And you can't let those rogues get away with everything, because then they get real cocky.
Understood.
What do I have to do to join the new camp?
Before Lee admits you, you'll have to improve your fighting skills. It doesn't matter what weapon you use, but you have to be good. Besides, you should be very experienced with the life here and everything. If you don't want to go to the other camps, you should try to join the rogues before you start as a mercenary.
Okay.
See you later.
My question is, how do I get an axe like yours?
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
I know that I should just go give it to all the people again.
If you think...
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
I'm gonna have to remember to talk to everyone outside just in case they want to buy it. I should totally go to the mine again at some point.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
You okay?
All's quiet for now.
For now?
If the rogues keep on attacking Gomez's convoys, it won't be long before him and his army come knocking down the gates. And that's not gonna be much fun.
Fair enough. All those chests everywhere.
I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
You shouldn't believe it. It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, there must be something about that story.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
Everybody just assumes that I know, but I don't.
I have some swamp weed here. Do you want any?
Why not? I'll give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
I'm working my way around the camp, don't worry.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore.
Thank you.
If you get your hands on any more, you know...
Who are you?
I'm Torloff. I was involved in a mutiny as mate of a royal warship. It wasn't such a good idea. The greater part of the crew was on the captain's side. That's how I came to be here.
That is very, bothersome if you were having a mutiny. Not gonna lie.
I'd like to join you.
Lee won't take you on until you get real good. I'm telling you now. And until then, you'd better stay on good terms with Laris and his crowd. You want some advice, boy? Steal something important from the old camp. Or the old mine. As soon as the boys notice that you're against Gomez, you won't have any more trouble here.
And how do I do that?
You need to win their trust, and then you can rip them off.
Okay. Well, coincidentally, we need to be in the old mine.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Do you want some swamp weed?
Sure I do. Here's 10 ore. If you get your hands on any more, you know...
People always.
How about you?
What do I need to do to make you let me see Lee?
Nothing. This isn't the old camp, and Lee isn't Gomez. He doesn't need an army of henchmen to hide behind. He can defend himself. We are only here in case he needs us.
Okay. So we can...
Do you know where you're heading?
Where?
You're heading straight for Lee, our leader.
I know you told me I was allowed. I think. Yeah.
I have some swamp weed here.
Just going around
You want any?
giving
Why
everybody
not?
swamp
I'll
weed.
give you 10 ore for it. Go and ask some of the other guys. They're bound to want some too.
You're the boss of the mercenaries, aren't you?
That's right, boy.
Which task do the mage's mercenaries have?
Very simple. Protect the ore, protect the mages. Sometimes the mages have a special task for one of us.
I highly doubt they're gonna let me join them.
I'd like to join you.
You have a nerve. Do you honestly think I'll just take anybody who walks in here? You can only become one of us after you've spent a certain time in the camp. I'll observe you.
From your cave? I don't think that does anything. Except just turn some pages. Then, if I'm not mistaken, I think we've seen the whole camp. We're like 70 short from having the 400 ore. We'll have to come back for that later. What else do we have on our... The hut. I'm not gonna fight him just yet. Yeah, I think I've done everything here that I was hoping I could do. So right now we're gonna travel, I guess. I was gonna say walk, but it's not gonna be that easy. I'm gonna travel to the old mine and then probably call it quits. But then at least we don't have to do that next time. I'm just gonna check if I can sell any of these people some swamp wheat. Not this guy. How about you? Nope. How about I can sell it back to you?
Show me what you have.
Here.
I mean, you have my ore.
There must be something about that story after all.
Okay, what I'm gonna do first is, because I do seem to recall something, is that if you smoke one... Oh no! I wasn't supposed to do that. That's bad. Okay, I guess it is what it is. That's not great. I just knocked myself out. I will probably replay exactly the same as what I did just now, but make sure that I keep that. But this is the effect it's gonna have on the Baal. So I'm gonna fix that by the time we go to the new camp. The second camp, I mean. So that we can still do that part.
If you think. Keep it to yourself.
Okay.
People don't need to know.
Anywho. Should have known. It's not the first time I have this happen.
I'd better keep out of it.
But so the first time you guys smoke one of these, it will give you a special bonus.
It's obvious that there'd be trouble ahead.
So there's still one more type that I have to, like, use. But everything else I can sell to this guy.
Some people never learn.
Show me what you have.
Here.
There was a time when things would have gone very different.
Because I don't think there's any point in keeping it. Way too much for this guy, though.
I'm not listening to all that blather in any.
What do you have? 200? 4.
Let's talk about something else instead.
And it's fine for me if it's fine for you.
People always talk.
So the next time I totally have the 400 ore for Laris, which that is a lot of money to pay as an entrance fee. Hi, Homer. We still haven't found your lurker. We're also avoiding finding it because it's gonna eat us. Look at that. I'm smoking. Not sure why, but I'll take it. On that note,
People always talk.
maybe these guys would have taken more swamp wheat.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know.
People always talk.
Now we're gonna have to go back to saving a lot because we're out on our own. It's been a while since we fought something, so I don't know how I'm gonna stand up against anything basically. Also, seem to recall I did not loot this chest when we were here with Mordrak. So, left, 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 right. Okay. It's quite a big amount of ore. Nice. Okay, how are we gonna approach 4 scavengers? Maybe try to lure them one by one. If it's gonna go like this, it's gonna go well. Like by the time the first one was dead, the second one came and such. It's pretty nice. Okay, and then we have the last one over there. Hello. Okay, so blood flies, I have no idea. I'm kind of scared, so I'm not gonna take them on just yet. The mole rats on the other side, however, I am willing to take on. I should be able to do this. This shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's gonna be brazen. As long as they don't critical hit, it really doesn't go that bad. But if a couple of you get you at the same time and they start critting you, that's bad. So, what were you guys guarding? An even bigger monster, maybe? Nothing. Okay, even better. Thank God I got 150 XP out of y'all. Some more scavengers. Save for safety. Oh, that's bad. We can do this. We did this. Nice. Still terrified of wolves and such though. Anything that I haven't fought before still scares me. So wolves, the mosquito looking creatures. What are they called? Blood flies? The blood flies. Lurkers, even though we haven't seen them yet. The lizards. Some blueberries. Anything over here? Okay. So here we are. Right in front of the old mine. We'll go talk to these guys and then I think it's a good time to stop.
Well, hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
You shouldn't leave everything you hear.
So there's not only Baals and a core and Iberian, there's also a gore something.
Hi, where are you off to?
We take the minecrawler secretion from our brothers in the old mine to Korkalam. We go to the old mine every day to collect it.
What kind of secretion is it?
We obtain it from the mandibles of the minecrawlers. If you know how to do it, you can take them out without losing the secretion.
Can you tell me how to get the secretion of a minecrawler?
Of course. After you've killed the beast, you get hold of the mandibles and pull them straight out. This way, you'll get the secretion gland without destroying it.
Okay, we just learned that. I guess that's a good thing.
What does Korkalam need the secretion for?
As far as I know, he makes a potion with it which increases the magic powers of a novice. Since we are preparing for the great invocation, he can't get enough of the stuff. With the aid of the potion, he'll prepare the novices for the great day.
Okay. I'm gonna assume you don't have enough or you wouldn't be here yet. So I guess that's it. Hopefully you had a great time and I will see you next time on the Scratching Post.